Hey boys, welcome back to some more Warriors career mode where we are taking on Gold Coast Titans in round 5 of the season, and coming off a fairly strong win against the Dragons last start. It was down to the wire like most of these games. It's not definitely haven't sorted out putting the AI away just as of yet, but the Titans have they got a strong side. Their overall rating is 80, I think, and the Warriors just they're so low. They're 79 rated, so the Warriors are, it might seem weird, but the Warriors are like one of the worst teams in this game. So it definitely is a challenge. But I think I don't know if I changed it this game or maybe last game, but I have switched out Mamalo. I brought in Blake Ashford into the centers and I moved Fussatua onto the wing. I like Mamalo in real life, but honestly on the game he's just not good enough. I think he's like 71 rated. Blake Ashford's like actually pretty high. He's Tuvashek. Just silky moves right there. But yeah, Blake Ashford's pretty highly rated. Fussatua has a little bit more speed on the wings, and I think that's pretty vital because you do make like a few breaks, and without the speed there, you just can't really make too much ground. That's a little bit weird in this game when they give the penalty like super quick, but the kick was an absolute I thought I pressed, held it in, but it didn't work. But the game is going to screw us. I have no idea why it did this. Conrad Harrell, I think it was, he caught the ball and ran out, but they're going to get the scrum feed, which is actual bullshit. It should have been our scrum feed. He ran out with it, but just just something that the game needs to fix. I guess I don't know. It's one of those little things. I don't know why they called it like that. It's very strange to me as Harrell takes the contested catches. The contested catches, they're very similar to the grabber kicks in the timing aspect. They're really hard to time. Like I've still not been able to really time the contested catches, and I found that you pretty much have to get the timing in the green, otherwise the AI will catch the ball over you. So it is pretty important to make those catches. Ryan James is going to beat Tuvashek. Just that little swerve, it gets me every time because the movement is like a lot less precise in this game. Like it's still good to control the players, but it's not as, you can't just turn on an absolute dime. So you've really got to be focused on where the AI is going. Is a little grubber kick across field. Ryan Hoffman picks it up and streaks into the backfield. So a bit of early pressure in defense, but our defense is holding up pretty nicely here, and a pretty good job as we try a kick downfield. I don't know what happened there. Absolute shank off the boot. We had a good breeze to actually attempt a 40-20, but yeah, absolute shocker kick by Kieran Foran there. But a huge hit coming from Bodie and Thompson on, I think Nathan Peeves was actually taking a little hit up there. So we used it to our advantage as Blake Ashford making decent ground here. So we got a full set of 6 to do something in attack, but it's going to get squandered straight away. And Anthony Don is going to race away here. Tuvashek tries the ankle tap, doesn't get him, and he's going to score. Oh, that was so frustrating. I just tried to set up the winger, and that's something that I do find a little bit annoying in this game. Like it was poor play by us, I'm not going to deny that, but so many times like the ball will ricochet and it doesn't go to ground. Like you'll see it like constantly. If you've played the game, if you watch my videos or anybody else's videos, you'll see it constantly that the ball will like hit a player in the chest, or you'll just hit them and they'll just catch it. Somehow they have the reflexes to catch the ball from a ricochet, which, it's a little weird. It happens a lot, but good play here actually. It's going to be Blake Ashford, the man coming in the centers. It was a good little dummy by Isaac Luke to play the ball. I didn't know what I was going to do with it, so I was just sort of standing around, but then switched it to the blind side. Kieran Foran did a little step before the line and got it onto Blake Ashford 1-on-1, and he's powered his way over the try line. So a good try to score just before the break, but the wind is right in our face here, and it's not going to make the distance. I timed the kick terribly, I'm not going to lie. Like the kicking, because I haven't scored that many tries, like I haven't got the kicking sorted yet. As we try a little bit of a all or nothing play at the end of the half here, it almost backfired badly on us. But, you know, we had to try something. But yeah, I haven't scored that many tries, so I haven't really got used to the kicking yet. The kicking is not, like, difficult, but the wind was, like, super against us right there. It's just coming back from the break. Jared Hayne is going to score. This is actually, like, a pretty cool little try here because Johnson, I think it is, or is it Luke, came across with the ankle tap, but Jared Hayne had the momentum and he just slid across the try line. It actually looked pretty neat, but again, just getting found out at the back there is Ashley Taylor. This time is going to miss for the Titans, which is very good for us. It keeps us in the game, but yeah, it's pretty stiff breeze in this match, and the wind definitely plays like a big impact on kicks, especially conversions. So you've really got to take it into account. As a big shot there, definitely is a nice key factor in this game. It changed the momentum very, very quickly, and it's very vital to use as a change of lighting here. It might look a little off-putting like on camera because it sort of just skips from two totally different lighting effects, but it is cool during the game. Just obviously it's approaching more, you know, the light's taking over. It's more fully dark out, so you know it's pretty cool. As we're attacking late in this game, still 20 minutes to go. Not panic stations at the moment. We do want to you know, get the try sooner rather than later. That's a good kick as well. It's right on the goal line, but again, we just don't time the catch. It was a perfect opportunity. Jared Hayne is going to streak away here. Kieran Foran is not going to have the leg speed. Isaac Luke, Ryan Hoffman. But it's going to be Sean Johnson from nowhere. Comes up with the absolute try saver. That is a big play. You know, we have to do good defense here as well. But Sean Johnson, incredible speed to catch up to Hayne there. Realistic or not? I don't know. But then James Gavitt, another try saver. He was over the line, Jared Wallace, but Gavitt just drove him back in the tackle, and we survived. It was, you know, some really good scramble. You know, you've got to be proud of the boys for that one. They've, you know, they haven't given up on the play. Beautiful pass there. Gavitt again. He's proved to be a handful. He's been awesome in real life, and on the game here, he's been exceptional as well, which is nice to see. As a couple of offloads here, gets it to Vadavai. Another offload. With chancing our arm a little bit here, we have to. We gotta score a try. Still 5 minutes to go, and a pretty decent opportunity to set something up. Only second tackle. We're trying everything in the playbook here. Sprinted out to Simon Mannering, long ball out to Albert Vete there, and another good pass to Ashford. Ashford was through. I shouldn't have thrown the last pass. I was through the gap, but I just got a little too quick on the trigger there. But it was a pretty nice ball movement one side to the other. And the sweeping plays in this game actually look like a lot more realistic than Rugby League Live 3. As we spread out to the left here, Solomon Akata offloaded to Vadavai for the corner. And that is a beautiful try right on full time. Oh man, they're actually going to the bunker, which is pretty cool. You know, it's obviously a try, but in real life, they would have obviously checked that probably. But it was just it wasn't like a set play or anything, but we've got a super tough kick. My God, the wind is just an absolute gale here. It's going to the right, but also against us. So this is a tough kick. We almost timed it, but we've hit it. We mustn't have gone very accurate and missed to the left. We had the chance to send it into extra time, but the goal kicking is what's let us down there. But that try, man, that was probably the coolest try I've scored. It wasn't even like I said, it wasn't even a step play in the game, but just we just got a beautiful offload away. Manu Vadavai just streaks down the sideline, scores in the corner. But that is all she wrote. It was a good game. I've got to say, this is probably one of my funner games I've played. Not a high scoring match, but very, very enjoyable nonetheless. Hopefully, guys are enjoying this series. Make sure to like if you are, and I'll see you guys in the next one.